WARD dollar sign, nigga. NAYIMED.
Back in this bitch like a second pregnancy with season 2. Welcome to the channel. My name is Nayim Edwards. Before we get started, shout out to Buzzo Bands for supporting on the Cash App. I greatly appreciate it. I don't smoke crack, so your money will not be going to crack. Now, let's kick season 2 off the right way, man. We got an episode going up on the Dark Side of Songwriting channel and an episode going up on the Paranormal Pentivity channel, and we will be announcing 2 new shows by the end of the month. But let's kick it off with something a little light. Is Cardi B scared to release an album? Why is she acting scared to release an album? We all see that people are asking for new music, asking for her to drop an actual full project, because Invasion of Privacy was actually a good project, whether she wrote it or not, because we know most of it she probably didn't write, or she didn't write at all. And she's come out and said that she's been working on actually writing more of her own music, because we know that she's a manufactured artist. That's neither here nor there, right? I think that it's not her that's scared to release a project, because I don't feel like she has much control over her career. I feel like that it is her label and whoever is investing in her, because she is a severely profitable investment. She is the #1 female rapper of today as far as money generators. She might not be #1, but she's definitely top 3. And top 3 would be Nicki, Meg, and her. Nicki obviously probably being #1, and her being #2 and Meg being #3 as who's the most profitable. That's a decent order for that. They don't know what to do. She's in a different space in her life. She's in a different mindset, a different atmosphere. She's a parent now. So it's like, we have to factor all of that in, because they received a whole lot of backlash when she was still a parent already, but they was receiving backlash, even though the songs are good songs and they are doing good as far as the marketplace and the market share goes. It's different now. If you know what I'm saying? Like, it's different now. They don't know. They're trying to find a way to pivot, because you're not going to have sustainability without evolution, not as a female rapper. And I think it's funny, this is kind of a side note, but I think it's funny when we have female rappers who they don't really release music. Mainstream female rappers do not release music how men have to release music. And this is probably why female rappers don't really last long and sustain, no matter how good you think they are, or how whatever you think they are. You know, we had Nicki, who came up in the mixtape era, and this was an era where, even though she had mixtapes first, so it's so different. Like, she had mixtapes first, which allowed her to grow her cult audience and grow, like, the reason that, hey, I'm #1 because I put this work in, not for all these other things and these other reasons. And this is just one of them times where we don't put all the personalized stuff into it as far as work ethic goes with women that rap, females that rap, bitches that rap. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody else, even though Cardi had mixtapes, they wasn't really like, she didn't get here because of the music. So we're playing in a whole different ball game. We're playing in it's a whole different sport now. Meg Thee Stallion had mixtapes too, and this is probably why these are the top 3 contenders that we have for today as far as profitability, because these people have more music than everybody else has. But when it comes to dropping albums, the only person who really drops projects in today's age like that is Meg Thee Stallion. And this is probably why people ain't beating her over the head too hard for whatever reason they would beat her over the head for, but they are putting that pressure down on Cardi, because it's just like, bro, like, we like you as a person. We want some music to reflect that. We want something, we can't, even though the music is important, it's not as important as all these other things, especially in that sector of prostitute rap. But you have to be able to give, you can't lose sight of the reason you got here. You can't lose sight of how you got to this point, even if you don't write your own music. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to actually, that's one of those machines that has to keep going. They don't know what to do. Like, bottom line is, they don't know what to do over there. They don't know how to go forward. The girls, all of them are fighting over the same writers. You can see them arguing over, we all use the same people to write our music. You know what I'm saying? They don't know how they want to go and where they want to pivot, because this next project is going to cement whether she's going to be able to stay around or not. We know she's not going to write it, and so the music's probably going to be good. It's just that, are people going to be receptive of the image and what they're going to be putting out for her? What are they going to be putting out and presenting to the world for her? Not all this other nonsense. It's not her, because she doesn't control her career. They are scared. They are worried. They don't know what to do, and they're over there scrambling, because after the success of her first album, I know for a fact, no allegations, this is fact, they were scrambling when it was that time period where they were supposed to release some music. The only thing that's keeping her afloat is the fact that she has the people on her side. It don't have nothing to do with no music. They're still scrambling. They were scrambling after the first album, when that period where it was like maybe a year and a half after Invasion of Privacy dropped. That's when they started panicking and getting nervous, because nobody knew what to do next. Because they never know what to do next. Because these people don't know anything about how stuff should go. This is why a music contract would say, a person can release every 9 months upon their recoupment. Most people don't recoup. She made her money back. So now it's just like, she's in the black, and if you don't know, the black means profitable. She's in the black with this, but now it's just like, where do we go? Do we just stay on this path and let it burn out? Or do we try to pivot and make it? Because she can't come out, Cardi B can't come out here with no music telling you to be no upstanding, righteous woman. You're not going for that. You don't want to hear that. It don't matter how, whatever. And it's like, Cardi B's probably pushing back, because the music that they're presenting her with, she's like, bro, like, I got a daughter. It was okay when the daughter was a baby, but now, like when Culture ran in the room and the song was playing and she cut that shit off real quick, that's the mindset that she's in. So she's fighting with her label about releasing music, because she don't want to do that's so heavy. Like, it's okay to talk shit and talk about fighting bitches and doing all of that, but if I gotta get on a song now that my daughter can understand and talk about selling my pussy, I don't want to do that. And she got enough pull over there, because she is one of the top contenders over at Atlantic Records, her, Kodak, whatever. Like, they can say what they would and won't do. The difference is Kodak Black has talent. So it's like, you're fighting back because you are the prophet, not the prophet like a person who predict, but you're fighting back because you're profitable. But at the same time, they're pushing back because you need them just as much as they need you. Because what you gonna do? Write your own music? Like, you can't do that because you don't know how to rap. So it's like, that's the conundrum over there with why the music is not coming out. And she might drop something this year. She might not. You know what I'm saying? They're fighting because of internal struggles. So, welcome to season 2. Shout out to everybody that's hitting me up and everything. And I appreciate everybody, the good, the bad, the ugly. You know what I'm saying? I don't flag content. I don't do copyright, whatever. That's gay. I'm not, we not gonna do no art. You know what I'm saying? We kick back, whether you agree or you disagree. It's all love over here. So thank y'all for tuning in. We is back in this bitch. My name is Nayim.
Nayimedward, $, nigga. Nayimedward.